to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Running it again with Dobbins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, live.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Has a hole left, room to run. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Logan Crook to kick off for the Jaguars.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete to Mims. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has it downfield working the left. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Nix now on first and 10. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Okay, the if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nix from the gun. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Jaguars get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Here's ETN on first down. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Rip, 23. Son, this is 11, add it. 11.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Hey, go.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on first. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
Ready up.
We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
Hey, easy. Here we go.
2nd down give to Tootin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And they set up the screen here. It's Harvey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Craig, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Finds a man, right side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, it's Etienne. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Hand off to Tootin. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's got it at the 24. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Giving this to Harvey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. There's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down, give to Harvey. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Bombers, ready. Let it.
Nick's looking to throw. Gives this one off to Harvey. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Captain. Almost done. Come on, man up. Ready.
To throw, here's Nix. Has some room to work. Near the goal line. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
9 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal.
Here's Nix to throw. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos earn the chance to tie before halftime. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Hey, go. Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Jaguars, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Jacksonville.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Once again here, second and 10. Escapes the pocket. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey, Lion.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback.
They're on 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Go, let's go. Red on red.
Now Lawrence. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Back to the air, Lawrence. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones. And the Broncos have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he takes the return out of bounds. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. We'll start the second half with ETN. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down, ETN gets it again. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Lawrence looking to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
That's taken at the 15. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Vacates quickly left side. Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
A lot of space ahead. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half.
you right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Finds the in route complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Brought in right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, run!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed left side to Thomas. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Complete to number 7, Brian Thomas Jr.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, go!
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronco. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one's nabbed by Allen. He's out in the clear. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars tie this game at 21. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Nix from the gun. Finds Mims. And a massive massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, maybe. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Pulls it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a lead just before the end of the third. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Washington now to return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. He cuts it back right. It's a foot race. Hits the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut it to 1 late in the third. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Run left side. Harvey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And they take him down right along the 30.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Nix off the play action. Complete to Mims. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Tootin headed left. Maybe he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now it's Lawrence. Complete, it's Myers. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Jaguars into punt formation. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner, up past the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Going left side, here's Harvey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And this one is launched downfield. Cut near the goal line. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Broncos 42. Jaguars 28. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence throwing here. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Tootin with it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up third down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Jaguars trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game.
Jaguars 35.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos.